Hi, I'm Max Talberg, founder and chairperson of Global Visions, and in this video I'm introducing a theory of reality I've developed called Coherent Emergentism along with its core ideas. Why does something exist? Why not nothing? This question has been asked for thousands of years. Most answers end up running into the same problem. If the Big Bang created the universe, where did the Big Bang come from? If God created the world, who created God? In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a theory that attempts to solve precisely this problem, without an infinite regress. The name of the theory is Coherent Emergentism. The theory starts from a simple principle. A good explanation assumes as few external factors as possible. Why? Because every new assumption gives rise to two new questions. Where does this assumption itself come from? And what causes it to act upon reality? More assumptions, more questions. The theory bloats, explanatory power weakens. If, therefore, we aim to minimize external assumptions, we inevitably arrive at one conclusion. The origin and development of reality is not explained by any factor outside of it. The causes arise from within reality itself. But how can reality explain itself? The answer lies in one property: coherence. Coherence means that a structure is internally non-contradictory and in harmony with its environment. Incoherent structures fall apart. Only that which is coherent can persist, repeat, and develop. And here lies the core idea of the theory. Coherence refers only to itself. It requires no external foundation. It is self-sufficient. It breaks the infinite regress. Whereas every other explanation demands a new explanatory level, coherence closes the circle. Before coherence began, if before is even the right word, one can think of there having been pure potential. Potential is not a temporal agent, nor does it require an external cause. It is the logical precondition for anything being able to exist at all. According to Coherent Emergentism, time itself only comes into being with coherence, as change and action begin. Before potential, there is no time to ask about. We know through our own experience that something exists. From this, it follows that total non-existence is not an option. And if something exists, it can only exist in a way that does not contradict itself or its environment. Coherent structures do not merely persist, they also develop. The ways in which the individual parts of unified wholes interact with one another rule out incoherent alternatives, because those alternatives cannot continue to develop. As this development accumulates, increasingly complex cooperation between parts emerges. This leads to a situation in which the whole begins to operate independently in a way that can no longer be derived directly from the behavior of its individual parts. This phenomenon is called emergence. In this way, coherent structures do not merely persist, they evolve. From elementary particles to atoms, to stars, to planets, to life, and ultimately to consciousness. Emergence is therefore not a mystical leap, it is the natural consequence of coherence. Coherent emergentism thus explains both the origin of reality and its development through a single principle. Coherence acts simultaneously as a filter, eliminating that which cannot endure, and as a generator, enabling ever new, higher-order structures to arise. This is only the beginning. In the following videos, we will go deeper into what this means for the laws of nature, for life, for consciousness, and perhaps also for meaning. Thank you for watching. If this sparked some thoughts, drop them in the comments. If you'd like to follow the theory as it develops, subscribe to the channel. You can also head over to theoryofreality.net, where you can download a free book I've written on the subject. See you in the next one.